Coach, congrats on an unbelievable win. You guys are down 2-0 at halftime. Can you talk a little bit about what you saw from the Revs in the first half and what you told your team that ignited such a scoring outburst in the second half?
Yeah, I said in the locker room directly after the game, I'm responsible for the first half. That's clear. And it's not a tactical point. It was not a tactical point the first half, but everyone could feel it that we were not free from the mental side, and we were not aggressive enough, and we dropped back then. And but this is then my responsibility, clear. And I didn't find the right words after Philly. That's clear. And yeah, and in the halftime, only to give the guys confidence to believe in that, what we want to do, how we want to play. It was also not directly at the second half that we changed a lot. We changed only the position from the wingers with Vicky and Sofo. And okay, then you need then one goal with Danny Edelman. We talked before the game. Maybe that he has a chance today to score, and it was a really good moment for us. And then great the response from the guys, the behavior of them, always to believe in the second half, and this was for the whole group very important, and we can learn a lot. And now everyone is talking maybe from the second half, but me too. We can learn a lot from the first half, and when we feel free and when we are from the mental side ready, then we have the quality, and it's good then also that we had today this feeling to come back like we did in the second half, and that was great. But the first half, my responsibility, clear.
Next with Eric.
Can you talk about Ronnie Doncourt's second half? He seems like someone who might have benefited from that message of just having a little more freedom, a little more flexibility. He had 2 assists. He had the pass to the assist on Choupo's goal. Just talk about Doncourt.
Yeah, Ronnie, to be honest, was the best example today. When you compare this to the first half and second half, and but again, it's not Ronnie Doncourt, it's me. The first half, what the guys played, and second half he was top in first of all as an 8 as well, then as a 6 in our build up in the connection, and to feel free in our forward defending, to feel free when we lose the ball, not to think about too much about mistakes. And I think that's for us, for our group, very important, because we don't have time in the game to think too much when we are doing mistakes or when we drop back. Then we are not compact enough. And Ronnie was really good, and he played also in Philly after his substitution. Second half great, Minnesota great. So now he was ready, and he showed his quality, especially in the second half.
Next with Anthony.
Coach, you got 4 goals from your 2 big star players in the second half. How important is their leadership, especially in moments where your team is behind? And can you speak a little bit about how they pick up the team in those moments as well?
Yeah, that's you need then these guys. It's on the field in these difficult moments, and for the final pass, and when you have the chance then also to have the quality then to score. And these guys, how they lead the team, especially in the second half, was top the team. And the second half, and which is very important for us to have this experience, and also then these 2 guys with all the others together on the field, but the guys outside of the field, everyone was then ready, and not to think too much, okay, what can happen, or with a mistake or something like that. Great guys today. And yeah, again, second half, this was our real phase at the end. And first half was my words after Philly, not the right moment to find, or not to find the right words. That's it.
Next with Sean.
Sean Suckling, Allen Magazine. Coach, as you keep saying it, the first half. So last game, first half, what turned it around, and what does that really lead you to believe for the very near future games, where you went from the well poorly, as you say, against number 1, well poorly against number 13, and then really cranking it out in the second half?
Yeah, what I said is always to believe in our quality, in our mentality, and and we can talk a lot. We can talk a lot, but at the end, it's also important that you feel it on the field, like we did it all together with our supporters, with you guys here in the stadium. That's really, really important for development for a young group, and everyone could feel it, not only to see because of the goals, but you can feel it then, the energy from the whole group, which we had in the second half. And I'm really proud of the guys, how they respond after first half Philly game. And then also after these 2 days, 3 days after Philly game, between now the game today and the first half, or first 25, 30 minutes, I would say last 10, 15 minutes, we had also some chances today, but that was good.
Next, go to Michael.
After this big win, this Saturday we face Miami, Inter Miami, and we will play with Messi. Are we ready to win that game?
If you ask me today if I'm ready for Saturday, to be honest, no. But we have 2 days time, so we start preparing tomorrow the game, and then we will be ready. But if you ask me today, directly after this game, it's not possible directly to think about, okay, what are we doing on Saturday?
Next, go over here.
It's really boring, my answer, I know, but okay.
Coach, there's a saying we have in American sports that a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead that you could have. In that second half, do you think that your response just really caught off New England from what you saw? And how important was it to just keep laying it on so you didn't give them a chance to even recover from that moment? You know, because there were a couple moments at the end of the game where, you know, they got that 2 goals like that. So how important was it to keep going?
Yeah, it's always important, and we had this issue, our home game against Minnesota on the road in Toronto, and this was as well our topic the last couple of weeks, to continue and not to think about, okay, now we are 1-0 up, and hopefully the game is ending very quick. So this is clear focus, clear energy every time, 95, 97 minutes today. That's important for our energy. And yeah, this is now what we have to show on Saturday against Inter Miami, 100 minutes.
Next, go to Gary.
A match like this, especially what happened over in Chester, would definitely do something with team psyche. But now comes the real question. You're going up against a quality side. How do you keep this going forward from here? Because, well, it was a very good win against New England. You're going to be facing a very tougher team going on.
Yeah, we have to. It's clear that we have to show a picture, some sequences from the game today, tomorrow, our guys, but it's not only the sequences now, or because the guys, they feel it on the field. Okay, always to think and to believe that we are ready to come back. And as a coach or assistant coach or the whole staff, we can talk a lot, but at the end you have to feel it on the field. And this is the most important part today, that the guys felt it today, especially the second half. And of course we have to continue that. And so first half Philly was not good. First 25, 30 minutes was not good, but now we have to keep going and clear focus and clear energy level for Saturday. And then Saturday in a week is Chicago, then 3 Leagues Cup games. And after that, we have 9 games.
Everyone, we have time for 2 more questions with Coach. First, we go to Dan Forenstein on Zoom.
Sandro, congratulations on the victory. How much was this 5-match winless streak weighing on the shoulders of yourself and the players? And at the same time, when Daniel scored that goal to make it 2-1, did you feel, or with a sense of relief that came off everyone's shoulders, that you were able to dominate that second half?
Yeah, you need then these moments, and was a little bit lucky how we scored this goal, but you need then also this luck in some moments, and then to build up the confidence, everything, and I don't know, the goal which we scored was 50 minutes, I think so a lot of time then to go. And also then to change offense, and not hopefully to think about, okay, is it possible to play 2-2 or something like that? Yeah, and it's normal also, guys. This is your job as well. When we didn't win the last 5 games, then it's normal. But for me as a head coach, my job is then to look a different picture and not to analyze then all the games. Okay, these 5 games we didn't win. So our job is then more what happened in all these 5 games, why we didn't win. In Minnesota, for example, was a really good game, and then Toronto set pieces, Philly was not good. We talked about that. And of course, every result is important for the whole group. And also for you that you don't write now again 6 games without win.
Everyone, we have time for one more.
It's also better for you. Come on, it's also better to write about this game today. Another way when we are losing or something like that.